she holds is like no other, bringing together every sister and brother. She extends peace and love through collab and grow. Her weekly connection, so now you know. Join the tribe on the live, she got something to say, bringing healing the body each and every day. She's got something special, yeah, the queen is the vibe, dropping wisdom in the group on every live. Queen Alchemy is gifted, yes, she'll fight for you when she feels compelled to stand up for the truth. She's strong in her stance with poise and grace, giving back to her community in every way. Queen Alchemy, now you know her name. One moment in a tribe, no, you won't be the same. Sharing wisdom, she's the queen, dropping knowledge on everything. Join Queen Alchemy, she's the vibe, sending peace and love on every live. With the knowledge and the tribe, hail to the queen, Queen's Alchemy.
Peace and love, everyone. Welcome to the live. It feels like I'm frozen over here. How does it feel for you?
Yeah, you kind of lagging.
I'm lagging.
Yeah.
I know, I feel it. I'm gonna leave out and come back in.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
How about, well, all right, so maybe here we go.
Okay.
It's still a little lag though. I don't know what's happening. How does it sound to everybody in the chat? Peace and love. Welcome to the live. All right. Peace and love. Okay, something is happening.
Yeah, it's kind of lagging.
I don't know what's happening though. That's really weird.
Rock said it's good on their end.
Okay, it's good. Okay. Okay, so everybody's saying it's good. I can see them saying it's good. Okay. Well, this is what we're going to do, y'all. Thank you for tapping in. I hope that y'all can hear me because I really do feel the lag on my side as well. If you can hear me, we're going to keep moving and hopefully it catch up with me and we don't have an issue. I've never had this issue, so I don't know what to do in this regard. It appears that I'm looking at myself on other screens. I'm not listening to myself, but it looks like I'm not lagging, but it looks like I'm lagging in front of me. So I'm just going to continue. All right, y'all, here we go. I'm going to quit mumbling and bumbling. We're going to get going. We're going to get going. Peace and love. Welcome to the live. Y'all know how I do it here. We give a little bit of housekeeping, then we get going. So I want to thank all my beautiful people for coming in today. Welcome to the Collab and Grow with the Queen. I'm so excited to have you all here. And with this special interview that we're going to be doing, diving into 22 questions, interview style. And that's with our special guest. So first things first, I want to give a big welcome to my amazing guest, Dolores of Tampa Creek's Homestead and More. How you doing, sis?
My name is Pam. Not
Pam. I'm sorry, Pam. I said Dolores. Oh my gosh.
You got Dolores on your mind.
I don't know who Dolores is, but
well, she's
Pam. I call her Tampa, so that's what I'm gonna call her.
Yeah. Guys, I am Pam, but my name on my channel is Tampa's Creek Homestead and More. So yeah. Everybody calls me Tampa.
I call you Tampa too. I don't know why I'm trying to be all formal and give you your name.
And then gave me the wrong
name. See, you see how we do. You see what we do. All right. Now, also, of course, we're gonna shout out everyone watching in the chat. Thank you for being here. If you have never been here before, welcome. And I'm so glad you're here. This space is where we connect and grow with real conversations with amazing creators like Miss Tampa. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button. Also subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video like this in the future. Let's stay connected and build this community together. So y'all know this is a collab and grow. So that don't just mean that me and Tampa is collabing and growing up here, but that means that we're doing it in the chat too. So make sure you drop an AQ in the chat if you want to connect with others. And also, we're going to go ahead and get started. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So I'm going to give a little bit of a intro here for Tampa. So I want y'all, of course, I just said meet Tampa. She's a vibrant force behind Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Alongside her granddaughter, she embraces a simply true, what I call like a little country life, um, and where she shares her journey through homesteading, gardening, holistic living, and her channel has a tapestry. I'm sorry, of experiences from cultivating crops, exploring natural remedies, to hosting heartfelt discussions and movie nights. Her content reflects a commitment to self education and community engagement, offering viewers a blend of practical insights and soulful reflections. Tampa, let me ask you this. With all that going on your channel on a regular basis, tell me what inspired you to even start a YouTube channel?
Well, I have been a follower of YouTube, like watching other people's content. So just being a supporter. And when life happened to me, I was listening to Led Farmer, and he was telling everybody, you know what? Stop watching people and get your own YouTube channel. It's okay to support other people, but you need to go after your dream. So sit down, get a name, and try to get your YouTube channel started. So at the point when I was first started, I only had 44 subscribers. That's because I was just watching and I only had one video up there, and that was of my granddaughter. So after he told us to go get our own YouTube channel, it started from there.
Okay.
Did I go live? No.
Well, you can't get you off live now.
Girl, I go live Monday through Friday.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And everybody expects you to expect to see you there. All right. Now, with your homesteading, holistic health, and even your movie reviews, what would you say connects all those together for you? What made you do such a variety on your channel?
Well, I watch Jess from Roots and Refuge, and everybody know me on my channel. Know I'm looking for land to start an actual homestead, like go full fledged, dive in deep, doing everything. So Jess was telling us in one of her videos, until you can get the land, until you can get to, whatever you need to do, start learning the things that you want to incorporate on your land or your farm. So I started taking beekeeping workshops. I started getting into herbal medicines. I started one of the YouTubers that I know here reached out to me and invited me into her world. So she let me and Mackenzie grow in her backyard because I'm living in an apartment right now. And listening to some of the garden communities that I got into, we started growing indoor hydroponically. And yeah, all of it tie in because I'm not where I want to be just yet. I'm getting there. So I'm doing the things that I want you guys to see on a regular basis on my channel, where it be movie night. Sometimes we just need to sit down, sit still, enjoy a good movie, and then just talk about it.
Okay.
So all of the stuff that I do tie in together, and I'm constantly coming up with new ideas on my channel. I don't want to be a copycat with what somebody else is doing. We all do our own things, and some of us are doing the same things, but with a different twist.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. I see you got some things coming up. You got some sip and paint coming up in next month. You got some bingo coming up next month. So yeah, it's a fun channel, y'all. So y'all know if y'all not tapped in with Tampa, come on over there. She talk about serious topics. Sometimes she's talking about current, things going on. Look at her; she's showing you her sip and paint photo pictures that she's done. Yeah. So I mean, it's a pretty, if you want to do something a little different, there you go, right?
Yes.
All right. So now, what has been the most unexpected lesson you've learned since you started your channel?
Everybody's not gonna be for you.
Mm.
Everybody's not gonna be for you. Everybody's not gonna like what you do. You know, in the beginning, you're this shiny new object. And if it's not about drama and all that type of stuff, people who stay with me are people that want to be a part of my community and my family.
Hmm.
I don't look at my community as subs and followers. I look at everybody as part of the Creekside family.
Family.
Whether
Hmm.
you part of the membership or not, you are still a part of my Creekside family. So I've learned that regardless of if you're here just to see if I'm gonna fall, or if you're here to see what type of drama unfold, I might not be the channel for you because I'm not about the drama. I'm about sharing whatever that's on my channel that's educational with my 9 grandkids when I leave this world.
That's beautiful. 9 grandchildren.
I
Y'all
have
hear that?
9,
Woo!
and
All right.
Mackenzie's is the oldest. The
Oh, she's the oldest. Okay.
oldest.
That's cute. All right. And then so that brings me to a question about um why is the channel you and your granddaughter?
Because
What
it's just
what
me and my granddaughter. Yeah, it's just me and my granddaughter. We are on this journey together. I done had her all her life. She's 11 now. I done had her 10 years, so she's 11 now.
wow.
And she's my ride or die. You know how when you tell people, that's my ride or die. This my ride or die. This my hip kid.
Okay. All right. All right,
So
Mackenzie.
and I just want to teach her things that, you know how people say this is the norm, go out here and get the big fancy jobs, the big fancy house, and fix that fancy cars. That's not for everybody. Education is
Mm-mm.
not for everybody. I got a good enough diploma. That's good enough for me, which is a GED. And I'm doing pretty well for someone who just got a GED. So I want her to be able to learn life skills.
Yes.
So the things that I'm teaching her and the things that we're learning together, like some of the things, like for instance, we went to the beach for the first time, seeing the ocean. It was my first time and it was her first time. So
Yes.
these are lessons that she can go, far with them and stop thinking that it's a rat race. You have to be a part of the rat race. No, you don't have to work for someone. You can work for yourself. So
Exactly.
even with the other grandkids, if they see Mackenzie doing it and they see grandmama did it, they don't have to follow suit what is the norm.
You're right. That is good that you because we always think if we have an opportunity to redo it or do it over or do it different because we have a different wisdom or knowledge than we had before because we growing up it was said if you don't go to school, get an education, get a good job, then you weren't gonna make it. Right. So but a lot of people are lacking in the skills that you described, the home skills, the things that the just survival skills. I mean, what you're teaching her is true survival, meaning that if something happens, she'll know how to be out here planting, growing her own food. She'll know how to heal because she's learning holistic medicine. And I hear her in the background when she back there, she researching. I be like,
Baby,
oh my
she
God.
do. She be every time she hears somebody say something or hear me say something, she
Hmm.
quickly get her iPad and start researching it.
That's
And
what
she
I'm
like,
saying.
Grandmama, this is what this says. This is what that says. I'm like, well, you go, girl.
Yep. I hear her. I was like, oh, look at her. She is super smart. Yes, I love it. I love it. So, and I like that she's so interested in it. And I think because you put so much into it, and like you said, that's your ride or die. She right there with you. So I love it. I
That
love
she
it.
is.
Yeah, we always want to introduce to our grandchildren things that we might not have done for our children, and I know I do. I do a lot of that. So I have 7 of my own. So
Okay, okay.
yeah, yeah. So now let's go ahead here. Now, do you ever go back and like watch your old videos back? And if so, what do you see in your past self that you see
Girl,
that
I
you're
be
doing better
cracking
today?
up when I go back watching my videos. I be cracking up. I be like, did I just fall in the ocean? I'm like, I just be cracking up. But I can see a growth from when I first started. I wasn't as nervous. I'm not as nervous as I am like I was back then. You can tell fathers the technology part. I'm not gonna tell y'all I'm the whiz when it comes to technology. No, give me the phone, let me dial the number, and that's it. I'm not a texter. I don't like texting. People who call me no Tampa don't like texting. You will get one sentence, maybe a couple of words, and that's it. I don't really too much do technology. So from when I first started, even my thumbnails from back then have changed in progress. My videos, I didn't know how to edit. Oh, I got down there to Savannah at the Soil Family Expo. Girl, I became an editing queen.
You learned a lot down there. You learned a
Yes,
lot. Mm-hmm.
yes. It was a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
I mean, you had to. I mean, you came back and uploaded. I was talking about. I can't wait for you to upload it. It was only a day after. I'm going to say it was about a day after. You was like, "Oh, everything already uploaded." I was like, "Well, what?" And you
Yeah,
see, I went to every video and watched it.
yeah, I upload everything. So I can see the
Yeah.
growth from when I first came, um, as opposed to now. I do still get nervous sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a strong speaker when it comes to public speaking because my words do not come out right. You know, sometimes you people will say syrup. What you say, syrup? Is that how you say it? I
Sir,
say syrup.
sir.
So
That,
that's the countryness in me.
yes, and that's okay. That is okay. Trust me. I mean, it's to me, it's no way to no particular way that you're supposed to speak. You know, again, to me, society created everything that it is, and they dictated this is what you need to be, this is what you need to look like, this is what you need to sound like. I mean, there was a time the way this right here would never be accepted in a corporate office. You get what I'm saying? Would never be accepted to say that you didn't look professional, right? You look like something else. So you get what I'm saying? So everything was all embedded into us under some kind of construct to have us not be ourselves, to be uncomfortable in our own skin, not understand how much we need to love ourselves. We don't even half the time we don't even love ourselves because we base ourselves off of what society standards are. You
That's true.
know,
That's
so we don't have to sound like a certain thing.
Hey
That's a
Jex. Hey Zeta Rose. Hey
peace
everybody
and
in the chat.
peace
We're
and
not
love, peace and
ignoring you.
love. Not at all, not at all. And actually, all right. So everyone, and that includes everybody in the bushes. Make sure y'all hitting the like button and let's connect with one another. You know, if you drop AQN in the chat, it definitely will drop your link. And if you're not connected with someone and you'd like to check out their channel, make sure you're just checking it out because we're not a sub for sub community over here. We just like to support where support is due and be if you're interested, go ahead and connect that way. Also, if you with my I'm gonna drop Tampa's and I mean I guess you got some mods over there, but I don't think they can see
Honey
it on the
Love
side.
Friend, she dropped it. She
Oh,
dropped it.
honey, lover friend did. Okay. Thank you, honey.
Dropped
You know what? I'm gonna have to give honey a gift.
it. She
I'm
dropped it.
serious. Honey be on it. Honey be on it. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you for dropping her link in the chat. And also, if you go ahead and drop my link in the chat as well, I appreciate it. And let's go ahead and continue. All
Yes.
right. We appreciate all y'all tapping in. This is a great conversation. I'm enjoying myself with my sister Tampa. And we're going to talk about a little bit of something a little different.
All righty.
All right. So, what's something you used to believe strongly, but you completely changed your mind about?
We might not need to talk about that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You know, we want to know.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Christianity. I'm not a Christian anymore.
Okay. Okay.
So we might not want to talk about that.
I mean, well, you know what? We could come back and talk about it another time. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to believe in it. I grew up Baptist, but
Mm-hmm.
as I got older and my grandfather lost his, he went on to another place, a lot of my views on things and Christianity changed. So yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
That's okay. That's okay. And you know, that's all right because that's definitely a strong belief that if you've changed your mind about it today, it's a reason. And for me, Christianity is a religion. So you just don't practice religion, right? So it's not saying something bad. It's just a religion is an option. It's not. It's a choice. And it's not something that can, make or break you. But if that's what you do, that's what you do. Because
That's
I respect all of who, whatever, and however you rock and roll for yourself. Okay. So definitely don't matter what you do or how
appreciate
you
that.
think. Absolutely. I don't care what you do, how you think.
Look,
You
I
know.
lost a many friends because they was like, you don't believe in who? Baby, that's your belief, and my belief is what I believe in. I love
Hmm.
you for who you are. So
Yeah.
why can't you give me the same respect? I'm not gonna change your mind on what you believe in. I appreciate you don't change my mind and what I believe in.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind
Oh,
of
I'm
thing.
drinking on detox tea. So yeah, it's a mix of herbal
you
blends. So
you love you some tea. I do too.
yeah.
I do too. I usually have me some coconut water over here, but I forgot to get it before I started. So, but
But
that's
this tea
okay.
blend is designed to help flush your liver and your kidney.
Okay. Okay. You
Yes.
have to tell. You have to share that with me.
You
What it
know
is.
I
What it is. What it is.
will. You
All
know
right.
I will.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, if peace had a physical location, where would yours say? Where would yours live? Peace.
Living on anywhere between 5 to 50 acres in the middle of my land, sitting on my porch, drinking some homemade lemonade that I made, and just listening to nature.
Yes, that sounds so beautiful.
That's
It does, because
my
that's where
goal.
my peace is at, just
Yeah,
in
that's
nature.
my goal right there, honey.
Hmm.
Tampa, I'm going to have to get you back in the ocean. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Jay.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat. So
No,
yeah.
I can see the chat. I see it. I see Jeg said that. I mean, and he right, because once you go, it's almost like an addiction. You got to go back. You got to do it again,
Yes.
and you got to do it again and again and again. Because I have made that my annual. I go every year to the beach, to the ocean. Now
Okay.
that I've been, that's why you was like, it's been the first time. I remember the first time I went. I was like, what in the
Yes.
world?
I
This
was like,
is
what world
beautiful.
was I living in? So
Yes,
my next
I
trip,
heard you say
next,
it.
yes.
Tampa, when I tell you you probably think I'm making this up. I was in tears for you because I know what that felt like. I was there before. And so I was sitting there going, oh my gosh, I know she is like on cloud nine right now. Because at first she was telling Mackenzie, don't you get in that water, don't you? Next thing I know, y'all in the water.
Girl, we all
Clothes,
in the
fully
water.
clothed and everything. Y'all
Fully
in the water.
clothed. You right. And girl, Sam got places I didn't think Sam got. I'm like, oh my God. But
Oh yeah, it was.
like I didn't even care about that because I was like in a I'm not a crowd. I don't like crowds. I'm not the
Yeah.
type of person that be around a lot of crowds. I like peace. And going to the beach that day, it was a lot of people there. I didn't even see them. All I saw was I made it to the beach. I saw the ocean and I was truly in peace. And I did not want to leave.
Yeah, that's
It was nice. It was nice.
yeah, it's still on delay on this side. Maybe you know what I'm thinking the delay is because you're streaming from Facebook too. I wonder if that's making a difference.
I don't know. Let me jump down and come back up.
Okay.
Well, no, that's not gonna let me do that.
Oh, I guess I would have to
Oh
jump you
no.
down because it is a I don't know, y'all. I feel the lag again. Let me see if I can get her back up here. It's such a lag. I think it's because you're streaming to Facebook.
Okay, what about that?
That's the only thing that's different than before. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I'm always streaming. Let me see if I can remove it from Facebook.
I don't know. I think you might remove the whole stream.
Um,
So far, I mean, let me ask the chat. So, how is the play back to y'all? Can y'all are y'all having a good reception on your side? Is there any lag from either one of us? Because I could see the lag, but I don't know if they can see the lag.
well, they still Still lagging, but not bad. I can hear you in perfect time. Okay, Happy Mac.
Okay. Okay, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna have to send Happy Mac a gift too, because he sure be answering that
It's a
question.
she.
She, okay,
Mac
she,
is a girl.
Happy Mac, yes,
Hold on,
sis,
let me rephrase that. She is a woman.
sis, sis. I'm going to have to send you a gift too.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. Now,
Jake said you're lagging, but I'm not.
okay, okay. I don't know what that is. Why it's doing that? That's absolutely crazy. I'm looking at my other devices, and I mean, it looks like I'm moving in real time. It doesn't. I don't see the way I look on the screen. It's like I'm going do like a robot on the screen, and then otherwise, it's kind of moving on the screen on the TV screen. It looks like I'm moving normally. It's not even a lag. So I don't know.
It's
We
okay.
shall
I
see.
think once they watch the replay, everything will line back up.
I
So
hope so. But I mean, we live now. I want everything lined up right now.
I know it's okay. It's okay. We gonna get
All
through
right,
this.
here we go. The best question. How do you stay grounded when everything feels chaotic or uncertain?
Sometimes I'm not grounded. When I
Mm,
lost my wallet the other day, baby, all hell broke loose. I was not grounded, but I have to remember what I'm doing this for. You know, although I get it's a couple of people that I talk to, which is my Renaissance grandmother and Jig's Farm, and occasionally Miss Alice from Don't Hurt the Harvest. I talk to them when I'm just so overwhelmed. But grounding myself, I know what I want to do. I know where I want to be. The mind frame that I have now as to being a homesteader, settling down in the country on my own land, I didn't have that mindset back then. So grounding myself, um, it's, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
what does everybody say? They still praying that your wallet come back
Girl, I'm praying too. But
and your peace of mind. But I mean, you didn't already canceled everything out and
yeah.
got everything. So at this point, just from new. I told you my daughter lost her wallet a couple weeks ago, so she was going crazy.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
she had to say she had her all I said, I'm confused why you even had your social security card in there. She said because she needed it for something for work and actually just had taken it and put it in her wallet because she didn't want to forget it
Yeah,
and then lost the wallet.
I get it.
Because I was like, because I mean, usually she don't even carry anything. She wanted people to keep an ID in her debit card and call it a day. But this particular day, she had to be fancy, so that's probably why she lost it though, because she just
Mhm.
don't used to having it with her. Um, so here we go. Uh, do you think people truly change, or do they just reveal more of who they are?
When somebody show you who they are, believe them.
My audio is off. You can't hear me, honey. Can you ask honey? Can she hear me? Because I mean, maybe she can.
Honey, hey G Mama, how you doing? Honey said, Queen, your audio is definitely out. It's just you lagging. It's not lining up. Yes.
Oh,
She
she's
said,
saying it's off.
mm-hmm. What the hell can I hold on, let me see.
Peace and love, G Mama. Peace and love, peace and love. Oh, you can hear me. It's just off. Okay. It's just offline. It's not lining up. Okay. I got it. All right. So now let's go ahead and continue, y'all. I apologize for the technical difficulties today. Okay. So Yashirio says, my camera is delayed, but Tampa is fine. Okay. Very good. All right, very good. I don't want to be looking retarded though. But anyway, so if you could, you ready?
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm
So
trying to end my break.
if you could travel once with a return trip, would you go to the past or to the future?
Oh, I'll go to the past.
And tell me why.
because my mom them said when I was 4 years old, they took me to Canada. And I don't remember that. So I most definitely want to visit Canada because I want to see the Niagara Falls.
Oh,
Also, I get a chance to see my grandfather again.
mm.
He was the only grandfather and only father that I knew. So yes, I will travel to the past.
Yeah, I definitely would travel to the past as well because I would want to know, and I want to go back as far as I could, way back to
Exactly.
to great 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 great. I can't say it enough. Way
Yeah,
back because I want to see. I want to know because a lot of things has been stripped. We don't know a lot, so I want to get as much as I can before that trip tell me I got to come back.
that's true. That's true.
uh, yep. And then, um, would you rather grow a plant that cures sadness or one that reveals lies?
Sadness.
For sure,
Yeah,
because
sadness.
most of the sadness is due to lies anyway. Mm,
That's true. So
look at that.
yeah, sadness all day long.
Hmm, hmm.
Because I was sad when my wallet was taken.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
So
Um, if your soul had a scent, what would the scent be?
sunflowers, the smell of sunflowers.
Mm,
My favorite flower between sunflowers and lilies. So something that smells like spring and summer.
that's beautiful.
Hmm.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. If your life was a documentary, what would be the title? What would it be? What would be the title right now if your life was a documentary?
Who was that girl that
Mm.
fell in the ocean?
You in there falling in the ocean. Who was that girl that fell in the
I'm serious.
ocean?
I'm not sure. I thought it was you. I have an actual book title, but I don't want to share that.
No. Mm-mm. Is
Because
it a
I'm working.
documentary?
Uh, yeah, it's going to be a documentary. That's
Okay.
something that I want to write and leave for my children, my
Well, I
grand.
guess to say autobiography.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, Queen of the Creek.
Queens of the Creek. I like it.
She in the
Definitely.
That's in my
No,
theme song that Odom
I,
wrote. Queen of the Creek.
we're not gonna talk about Odom today because it's Odom in here. Odom, get on here so we can figure out when can we get some order in for a song or two. When can we get it going? Good gracious! You talking about he just finished up the other 10 things I had him doing. All
Well, he
right.
only do two. Got to do, I think, four more. Three more, four more, three more. Yeah, he did.
Mm, okay, so I was being funny, but you do got more on the table. Okay.
Captain Max said, "Oh my, these questions are really making my brain explode." Okay,
What?
I'm ready for him. Look,
Well,
I'm ready
I'm
for him.
good. She doing excellent. Would
Come
you
on,
rather?
say hey. Since she peeping, say hey.
Hey, little
Miss
sis, how you
Mackenzie,
doing? Hey,
y'all. Bye
Mackenzie.
bye. No. Okay,
Oh, so cute.
that is Mackenzie. She just peeping, honey.
Hey, Mackenzie. I seen her with her hat on. Somehow she looked like a witch yesterday.
That's what she did. Move back. Move back. See, she getting engaged. You know, queen.
If you're what book, movie, or quote lives? I mean, yeah, what movie, book, or quote lives rent free in your mind?
Well, you could ask my audience that my family on my channel. What's my favorite movie? Let's see how much they know me. What's Tampa's favorite movie?
Christmas movie.
Nope. It lives rent free in Tampa's head. Can quote it from every word. Who can tell me what's
The
Tampa's
Color
favorite?
Purple.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
See, you just become the part of my family. See,
I'm saying The Color Purple because that's my favorite movie in all time, and I can start from the beginning to the end and every word. So
yeah, I like Color Purple. Yep. Happy Max, stop playing.
What an Alien versus Predator.
No, it's
Oh,
she just
it
playing.
looked like they don't know the name of it either.
Look,
What is
that's
it?
why she laughing. Because she knew she was just saying something. Coming to America.
Coming coming to America.
Coming to
Okay.
America, baby. That is my favorite. It lives rent free in my head
All the time. All
all
right.
the time. Yeah.
Now, if emotions was a color, what color is your vibe this season? For this season that we're in right now. If a
My
color.
emotions is always my favorite color, which is green.
Mm, why is that?
Green is my favorite color. I just love green. Whether I'm up, whether I'm down, it's just a vibrant color. Look, G Mama done put the color in the in the
Mm-hmm.
chat. She like green. My mole is green. I'm always on go, 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 go. Regardless, life happens. You still gotta go. I lost my wallet. Tampa still gotta go.
Go, go, go. All
Tampa
right, y'all. Now,
sad.
sis,
I'm
y'all
green.
done heard her say it. Y'all done heard her say it. Now, if y'all loving this conversation so far, let me know in the chat by dropping some green hearts. Everybody drop the green hearts in the chat if you loving this conversation. And make sure you tapping in with Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. And we're going to go ahead. You don't want to miss what she got going on over there. If you can just coming in, we talked about how fun her channel is, but she a little deep. She got a little holistic life, gardening. She got a lot of little things going on, but it all ties together. So you want to make sure you go in and tap in with it. Remember, we're doing a collab and grow in the chat. So make sure you drop an AQN in the chat. It will drop your link and we can all connect together. All right. And while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and keep on going. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't coming into the chat, make sure you hit that like button. And we appreciate you being here. And let's see if there's anybody in the chat they got them green hearts. They lighten it up.
They got it.
They lighten it up.
Hey
Thank you,
Laura,
chat.
how y'all doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you. Hey Fatima.
And and the last one on that note would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button for your life?
Girl, I already got pause button. Don't nobody know
Pause.
what's out of Tampa mouth. Pause. So
Pause.
I already got a pause button. I just need a rewind button. Tampa, rewind that thing back, girl. Did you really just say that, huh?
Oh
Or did
my
you
God.
really just do that? Yeah, I need a rewind button. Because sometimes I just be sitting there like, what the world did you just what? Girl, what? You know better. So yeah, a rewind button all day long.
Wow. I think I definitely would want a rewind button also. My chat is behind. I can't see. I would want a rewind button as well, for sure. Because that definitely would take me back to some
Be
times too.
nice.
Yes. Take me back to some times, correct some things, be like, oh, I didn't get it right then. Hold on, let me rewind this. I already know the answer this time, so I'm gonna come back with the right one.
Yes, do it
All right.
right. Like,
What's
okay, you went left. This time go right.
right? Exactly. It's this way. It's this way. If your personality was a season, what seasoning would it be? Seasoning, like for food seasoning, what would it be?
I would say you talking about like cooking season.
Mm-hmm.
Paprika, girl, smoked paprika. I'm smoking. I love me some paprika.
Paprika. All right.
Yes.
I cook with a lot of smoked paprika too. Get that smoky taste in the food.
Yes.
I love to cook over here, as everyone knows.
I know. I be seeing you, girl, cooking it up.
I enjoy it. That's therapy for me. So I
Cooking,
definitely
baby, at
enjoy
least
it.
you know what you cook and where it came from.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm only cooking now. That's why I'm growing my own, food. So you can my own grocery store. It's a farmer on here. Uh, grow your own grocery store or something like that. What's his name? That's not his name. Grow
No.
your groceries. Is
I
that his
know
name?
Homestead Heart always says grow your own groceries.
Groceries. Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
lot of them say that, but I
There's a
mean
lot
that's
of them.
the
Yeah.
thing about that. Growing your own groceries for me, it would be growing my own groceries because I only eat fruits and vegetables.
Also,
You
you're
get what I'm
plant
saying?
based.
Yeah, I don't eat. So if I could grow it out of the ground, I would I wouldn't have to go to the grocery store. I'd probably be rich right by now.
Oh, girl, you ain't know. You ain't know. You
Ah,
ain't know. Growing your own groceries is a plus
yes,
because even though if you don't have a lot of
growing
space,
what I eat.
you know a lot of people grow from indoors to a small patio to a porch to container gardens. So you don't have to have a large scale to just grow your groceries.
You
You
don't.
grow what you like and you preserve it. Don't
Hmm.
just grow stuff and you're not putting nothing up. You know, they got pressure canning, dehydrating,
They
freeze
got everything.
dryers. Yeah, they
Hmm.
got pretty much everything that you can to be self-sustainable. And that's what me and Mackenzie is all about, becoming self-sustainable.
Hmm. That's exactly. I know. I see you taking your classes, learning everything you can, and that's why I'm over on your. I want everybody to know I tapped in with Tampa and a lot of the chat actually already as well, where I connected with them because of what they do. The fact that they have their gardens and they all have something to add and something to give. So if you want to know some things, you definitely if this is what you're interested in, this is your group right here. This is
Yes.
it. That they that's all they're about. She just went to the Soil Family
Expo.
Expo. It was beautiful. She shared it on our channel. Y'all should go check it out. It's one video where they had dinner and all of the content creators got up and they spoke and told about their channel, told about their experiences. It was awesome.
And make sure
Um,
you got some Kleenex because that one was a tearjerker.
yeah, they had quite a bit of tear jerkers in there. But
Yeah.
the one thing that stood out to me is when Andale got up and she said, I just want you to look around this room. And she said, do you know how much knowledge is in this room at this time? And I was like, I got chills because I was like, I know. So I was like, I gotta get there. I mean, just to be in it,
Yes.
I gotta get there. I gotta be there. So I will
Me
be
and
there next
Mackenzie
year.
are already planning for next year.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. I
So
definitely want to go. Is it
and
always in Georgia? Is it always in Georgia?
always in Savannah. Yes,
Okay.
always in
No.
Savannah. And another content creator got up and said, you can look around black, white, pink, Asian.
Yep. It didn't
Nobody
matter.
is bickering. Nobody is talking about each other. It was a beautiful sight to see everybody come
Mhm.
together in one room. And nobody had any animosity towards each other at all. So that was a beautiful feeling.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Dr. Ninja Turtle says my wife grows her own food. I am vegan, but I do eat fish. So you eat vegan, but you eat fish too. So they call that pescatarian. But I'm not gonna put a label on you because I don't wear one either, brother. I don't have a label. So I eat what I eat. I eat how I eat, I guess to say. And if you could swap lives with anyone for a week, no strings attached, who would it be?
Nobody.
Why is that?
Because I miss Mackenzie. If I swap life, I'll miss my grandkids. I'll miss my daughters. I don't want to trade my problems for somebody else's problems because something looks good on the outside might not be what it is on the inside. Nah,
Exactly. Exactly. I agree. I agree. I agree. Because you're always looking at, we only get to see what people show you, right?
that's true. Now I can
Mhm.
swap my bank account with you.
Yeah. Yeah. But that
But
wasn't the question, but definitely let's do that.
exactly, but changes to from my no, I wouldn't do that. No,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
yeah.
Now, this is typically one of my favorite questions. And most people like this question. If your life had a soundtrack, what genre would be playing during this chapter? And it's a little, I switched it up a little bit than what I usually ask, but If your life had a soundtrack, what would be the genre that would be playing during this chapter of your life?
Girl, the 1970s. Anything from the 1970s, I'm about. I'm old school. I'm old school at heart, and grew up listening to Franklin Beverly Mays, the Ohio Players, Teddy Pendergrass, Gerald
Mm-hmm.
Levert, what is it? Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Curtis Mayfield. So anything from the 70s, Motown.
Yeah, but you named some people in the 80s and the
Yeah.
90s too.
All of them, girl. All of them.
Because I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on.
Blues,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
ZZ
Okay.
Hill, a lot of them. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I love it. I love it. I am a fan of the 70s music for sure. 100%. That music there had a lot of depth to it. Had a lot of message in it. A lot of message in it. So if you go back and listen to that, you'll hear the real love in the songs.
Oh, that was music, baby.
Yeah, the
That
real
was some
love in the
straight
song. You know
music.
why you can feel the love in the songs, though? A lot of people don't understand this.
Yeah.
When you hear a love song from the 70s, you can really feel the love in the songs because of the music that was actually playing was real instruments. They played
Yes.
real instruments. They weren't playing drum beats and sound. You know what I'm saying? They weren't playing the drum beats. They were playing or a drum machine or a music machine or a beat machine. They actually had, so if it was a saxophone playing, it was a real saxophone playing.
The
Right.
guitarist, all of that.
Right,
Yeah.
everything was the real music. That's what I like about he's not in here, but I don't know if you heard my intro that I have for
Oh yeah,
my
I heard it
content.
sound bumping.
My contact, not this one. This is for my
Okay.
lives.
Okay.
That's actually by Alicia J. Speaks. She did that for my lives. But
Okay. That was nice too.
yeah, Anthony Holmes, he plays his instruments and he created my intro that I have on my videos. So my
Okay.
long form content, all of them have it on there. Well, they don't all have it on. I just got it, you know. So, and I'm still trying to get with, I'm still don't mean I don't need Odom. So don't think that you can hog him just because I just said I had a couple people on deck. Okay.
Girl, Odom
I'm just
is the truth. He just I can't wait till y'all. I was sitting here before we got on the live on Canva uploading my new intro for one of the songs that he made. Oh, I think y'all gonna like it. Yeah.
okay. So you make your videos on Canva?
My
Yeah.
intros on Canva.
Yeah, that's what I tried to put one together real quick because I ain't had time to really play around with it, and I just figured it out just the other day, Saturday, this past Saturday, because I wanted to play my intro song, but I was like, I gotta have a video to go with it, so that's what you saw pop up there with all the thumbnails. Because I was like, okay, that's good, I could do that, definitely. But I see you really get into it with your things for Miss. I'm not. What did you say?
Tech.
I'm not techie, but you
Because
make the videos.
Dolores is the truth. Dolores been teaching me so much stuff. I'm like, yes, Tampa can do this.
See, there is a Dolores. Who is Dolores?
She's one of my mods on my channel. She also
See, I ain't trying to. No, I ain't trying. Look, I ain't trying to. I would have called you Dolores, but I did not even know her. I did not
Yes.
even know her. But let me go ahead here. So we getting ready to pull this all together because I know you got to get to your live tonight.
Okay.
So she's gonna be back to back live, y'all. So y'all gonna be able to go over to her channel because
Go
she's gonna
live,
be
go back Thursday tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
9 Eastern. So we're gonna have you off here in plenty of time. So we got a couple more questions here.
Oh, no
What
rush.
what's the most spontaneous thing you've done lately? Spontaneous.
Oh, I ain't did nothing lately. I ain't did nothing lately.
Well, what's the most spontaneous thing you've done in 2025?
Going to the beach, even though it was my first time. Getting in the ocean because I kept saying that I was not going to get in the ocean. I was not going to get in the water. And I got in the water. And fell in there. Hey, Buddha. How you doing? Yeah, so I consider that's most spontaneous because given the fact that I was traumatized at 15. I kept asking my mom to go with my auntie to this ranch down here in Mississippi, and she kept saying no, 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 no. And I was like, please, you'll never let me go nowhere. So I was like, she finally let me go. And they had the pond, the fishing pond that the people can swim in. I didn't know that one side had fishing and the other side had the swimmers, but they had it separated with a net. Make the long story short, a fish got stuck in the bottom of my foot. It's fin.
Ooh.
So I vowed to that day never to get in anything that I cannot see the bottom of, meaning the ocean too. So when I finally got to the ocean that day, I was like, I'm not getting in this water. No, 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 no. Baby got in the water, sat in the water, fell in the water. I played in the water.
Oh my gosh.
So
That
I guess you could say,
sound like it hurt with your foot stuck in
okay,
the foot, stuck in there.
Queen,
Someone got a
Buddha
question
said,
for you.
okay,
Here, Tampa. Somebody got a question for
it's
you. I
Buddha.
am.
It's
Yeah,
Buddha. That's
said, do
not
you have a
Buddha.
passport?
No, we don't have one. We got the applications, Buddha. I have the application for me and Mackenzie to get our passport. We just have not got them yet.
Okay.
Do you have yours, Queen?
Absolutely.
Oh, I gotta get it now. Girl,
Yep, I've had mine and I've only used it once. I went to Egypt this past June. It'll be a year ago this June.
oh my goodness. See, I've
Yes.
never been out of the country. My mama claimed I've been out of the country. Girl, I don't remember that. I'm 4 years old. I'm gonna be 49. I don't remember nothing at 4. I don't remember what happened yesterday. You talking about 40 some years ago.
Yes. I definitely. I plan on doing a lot more though. I mean, like this year, I actually was supposed to plan something else to do this year, and I just didn't get around to doing it because I had so much that kind of piled on me at one time. But I'm definitely gonna always try to keep my trip in place. Go to the beach because I mean, whether I do anything every year, I'm gonna go to the beach for about 4 or 5 days. And when I say I'm at the beach, that's where I'm at. I'm not going there to. I'm not going somewhere to go visit any place but the water. That's it. That's where
Hey,
you'll find me. Remember, that's where we having the tea party at the ocean.
oh, sure is. Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
what we said yesterday. We having the tea party at the ocean. Yes. Woo.
Buddha said she got a question about the application. Since you got yours, maybe you can answer her
Oh
question.
yeah. Let me see here.
Buddha, put your question
What's
in.
your question? Yeah. What's your question? I definitely can try to answer that and tell me where you
She wants
and
to
tell
go
me.
to the Philippines.
Okay. Wait a minute. What she say? She says right now. Hold on. Right now, my mom's saying at 4 I went to California. I said, what? Oh, that is another country though.
Yeah. But she said,
California
oh, okay.
rock a little different. You know what I mean? They rock a little different. So definitely it could be. I
Oh,
wanted
you
to
go
know.
to the library, Buddha. Go to not the library. You could go. Do the library have the application? I do know the post office have the application because that's where I got me and
How do I
Mackenzie's
get the
from.
application? Yeah, so that's what I did. I went online and I did it. I did the online application. Then I made an appointment. You got to go have an appointment and take in all your documents that they ask you for, and you could take it straight to a post office. I
Okay.
went to the post office. You make an appointment because it's a little something a little different. I don't know what state you're in, but um, you go to the post office and then they take your picture that you're supposed to have in there, and then they check all your documents. Now I had to give them my original everything, and they kept it and they sent it off to be authenticated, and then they mailed everything back to me. And then right after I got those things back in the mail, about a week later, I got the passport. But it took a minute. So if you're trying to do something real soon, you need to go ahead and do it right now, so you can
Okay.
try to get everything back because it's a process. It's not something that is a short period of time. I want to definitely say it took about 2 months.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Buddha, just go to the post office and get the application, and then they will be able to answer all your questions for you, Buddha. because every state is different.
It
But I think,
is.
yeah, so you will have to go to the post office.
Fatima
Okay.
say yes. She in California and it's different. Yes, I know. I work for a company that deals with California and everything that I deal with all the states, but everything about California is completely different. I was like, wow, you wouldn't even believe it. Even when it comes down to, because I'm all about the food, the health, the wellness, everything like that. When it comes down to what they're allowed to have in their foods in California, they do not sell and give them their residents, people who are residents of California, the same stuff that they give in other states. It's not even the same. So even like down the red dye number 3, I don't know if you know what that is, but red dye number 3 is in all the little candies and in those hot Cheetos and all of that stuff like that, that's causing the kids all this hyperactivity and all these things that's messing up with the health and causing health issues. But they allow it in all the other states, but California has banned it. But why the other states banned it? You know what I'm saying? So California does. I ain't gonna say that when I say they're another country, they're not all bad on another country, but they are definitely another country. They do what they want to do. How about that? Yes,
Okay.
100. All right. So now if you had okay, what is one thing you hope people feel when they visit your channel or if they meet you in person?
One thing I want people to feel is that they met somebody that's actually genuine and they love to be around.
That's
Not
beautiful.
many people I allow in my circle. But YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram have opened up a door of a multitude of many different personalities. So me
Hmm.
approaching you and you approaching me, our personalities are not the same. So
Mm-mm.
it's got to be something that you like about me for you to be around me. So I just want people to see me as being genuine, someone
Yeah.
that's easygoing and they can talk to.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you how I see you is just you are definitely just yourself. That's what attracts me to you. You're not trying to be somebody else. You're not sitting there, putting on the front, when you hear, I genuinely think you are exactly how you are at all times, the same way you show up for us.
Yes, not being in a box for nobody.
Exactly. I don't do well. I told you I don't wear labels. I don't do boxes. I don't do any of that. I'm just not that. I did start out a certain way on YouTube, but very short lived, and I'm glad it was because I thought that I needed to show up like, I'm going on a job interview. Okay,
Yes.
welcome to my channel, and I'm going to be giving you and man, who was that? Who the heck was that? Like, I don't know who that person was for real. Like, I just don't. And I'm so glad she left real quick. Because
Yes.
soon as she did, I was warmed up. I was ready to move, and I felt a lot better. Now, let me ask you this.
Buddha, wait a minute. Buddha Queen Alchemy, that's her channel. I'm just a guest on her channel. So if one of the mods can drop Queen's channel, we would
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thank you, mods.
Boo had Buddha. Now let me tell you about Buddha. Boo, you see the trending, the I am, the Buddha. Buddha have
Hmm.
1,000,000 pages. And she is
Yeah,
a great supporter. So she will go and support you on 50 million different pages.
I love it. I love it,
Yes.
Buddha.
So
I love it.
okay.
Well,
So
that's her right there, trending live at
she
Buddha's
Buddha,
Healing
she Buddha.
Journey.
Yeah, she
I
everybody.
am. I mean, I first of all, I like her titles.
Yes.
I mean her channel names. I mean, I don't know what it's about, but I go by names too. A lot of times, I get over
Yes.
to a channel and I'll be like, oh yeah, I
Yes.
just came around across this guy. His name is Roots with just a Z. But I
Okay.
was like, I wonder what that's about. So I click on it, and he's all about planting and gardening because that's what it's feeding to me now because that's what I've been looking at. That's the kind of
Okay.
content I get. So definitely. But I liked his name. I was like, oh, I like that name.
Okay.
So the stuff like that actually draws me to you too. You name your title on your channel, things like that. So for sure. Um, now we're coming to a close. We're coming to an end. We're coming to an ending here. But I want to thank everybody for being in the chat. Again, if you have enjoyed your time on here, I want y'all to give me one more time. Drop those green hearts in the chat. If you would, just let me know that you're having a good time. Make sure you double tapping the screen, liking the screen, share out the live, make sure people are being able to see it on the other side that may have not had opportunity to see it. Definitely we want to connect with our sister here, Tampa. Y'all see she has great vibes. I mean, definitely she draw you to her. She's like, it's like home. It is. It's like home. It's like home. I like being home.
I appreciate you, but I got a question for you before you give me the next couple of questions.
Go ahead. Ask me what you want to
What's
ask.
the answer to your homework?
What you say?
What's the answer to your homework I gave
I
you last
can't.
night?
Sometimes I can't hear good on the left ear.
Oh,
Um. Hold on. I'm going to tell you in just a second. You know what? I got out. I got off work early just to make sure I did that, and then I got down here doing something else. Uh. Hold on. Right here. Zone for gardening. North Carolina zip code. I am in
Booger said
7A.
you too old to do homework.
7A.
Okay, so you in 7A. So your next assignment is to research all the fruits and the vegetables that's zone hardiness to your zone.
That's what it actually said. It said zone hardness to zone A. I mean,
Okay,
7A.
so that's your next one. That's your next homework. Okay, hit
Yes.
me with the next question.
All right. Y'all, everybody that's on my channel probably wondering what she's talking about, but I am learning to garden, and these are my peoples. Okay. They helping me, they're educating on telling me what I need to do, where I need to look. And this is gonna be something that I can have with me forever. So I appreciate you very much for that.
You're welcome.
All right. So if someone is discovering your channel for the first time, what is one video you tell them to watch and why? And not you in the ocean.
I know. Most of the time when everybody know that on my channel know I drive for Uber. And in my car, on my back seats where the headrest at, it's the channel name with my QR code. And then if someone sits in the front, it's sitting on my dashboard. So when they come across my channel and ask me about it, and they was like, well, what is your channel about? I said, well, we're 100% striving to become self-sufficient, growing our own groceries, raising bees. I said, oh, and I got a playlist on my channel of us actually being in the bees. So most of the time, I recommend people go look at me and Mackenzie being in the beehives. Somebody who
Mm.
was afraid of bees literally got in there with just a hat and veil on. Now me and Mackenzie got our full bee suits.
Wow. That is awesome. And I just was saying the other day on one of my lives that we're one with nature, and
Yes.
we tend to be afraid of things, of unknowns. Some people have never even been stung by a bee, but they afraid. But they're only afraid on the basis of somebody else telling them to be afraid. You know how I know this is true? Because my 5-year-old granddaughter has never been stung by a bee. Probably never been super close to a bee, but her mama is terrified. When I say terrified, terrified of bees. So she goes crazy and ballistic. So her daughter does the same thing. And I'm like, why are you afraid of these bees that you have not even encountered on your own? Nothing never ever happened to you. So I was just saying that, I've been putting my little space together. This is my little space out there where I'm doing my little garden, and I got place sitting space. Like I'm gonna have my tea out there, That's gonna be my little zone, right? So I'm putting it together, and B comes over, and I say, look, it's all this out here. This right here belongs to me. And I want you to know, no other bees have come back. I said, just don't come back over here. We're not planting no nests, nothing like that. I said, there's plenty of it. I said, I know this is really your place. I know the bees fly outside. This is where you're supposed to be, but we're going to share this space right here. So you're going to go over there and I'm going to stay right here. And sure enough, the bees if you talk to the bees, we can communicate. We can communicate. We can communicate with nature. So that's just my thought process. We can communicate with nature. And I feel like, you getting over your fear of going in there, because I don't know now. See, as much as I can talk to them, that was one bee. If you was in there with a hive that was several bees. And then you said, what's the content creator's name?
Sarah Happy Hive.
Yes, Sarah. I watched all her videos because I was intrigued. I was intrigued watching the queen bee, and then I asked her. I said, "How did you know which one was the queen bee?" Like but she was very open in telling me everything. That's why I was telling you, I literally get into these videos.
Yeah, the queen bee. You cannot, because when we first got into the hive, and I actually helped her transfer one hive to the next hive. Miss T, on the other hand, was busy being the tree. She wasn't trying to get in the hives. So, other than that, I was able to spot out the queen bee before Sarah even said anything, because she's actually the biggest one in there, and her butt looks different.
Yeah, she actually told me what video to go to, because I heard her talking, like she's talking through the video and telling, what's going on in the video. And then I was like, well, how do you know which one of those was my question? And she was like, go to this video and you'll be able to see them, because it was zoomed in. She was like, and you'll be able to see. And I was like, oh, they do look different.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So
when the winter, if you're not allergic to bees, if you're not deadly allergic to bees, getting stung by a bee is actually medicinal.
Oh.
Sarah and her husband go outside all the time and let the bees sting them.
Wow.
Because it helps with arthritis and MS, which is multiple sclerosis. So if you're not one of those people that is deadly allergic to bees, a bee sting ain't gonna kill you. It
it's not.
will help you, as opposed to.
I got twice.
But the only thing, sis, is they don't sting you where you need them to sting you at.
Oh no, it got down to my clothes. One stung me on my lower back, and the other one stung me on at the two different bees, 2 different times. At the same time. The other one stung me in my calf. I'll never forget that. And that's when I became very like, oh my God. But then when I got this state of mind that I'm in today, and I think about things the way I do today, that's when I realized that I'm one with nature. I don't have to be afraid of these things. I don't have to, I can embrace them and we could be good, So that's why when we outside, I do not like kids running up there trying to, step on the ants and all. I said, do you understand that everything out here has a purpose? Everything.
But
just
the
like
one
you
thing
have
that
one.
I can tell you is, when we first went out there, I was afraid. I was sweating, and I'm looking at Sarah because she has like 33 beehives, and all of them have bees in them. And I'm looking at her like, "You want me to go out there? No, She said, "Tampa, you got to calm down because the bees sense vibration. They sense your fear."
Yes.
So when we finally got out there, a calmness came over me, and I was more at peace standing in the middle of all of those bees and them buzzing, as opposed to me just sitting outside not hearing anything. Yeah.
Wow.
It was refreshing. I enjoyed it, and I was grateful that I got a chance to experience that. So now we're getting ready to go back, me and Mackenzie, to help her harvest the honey. So we're gonna learn how to extract the honey from the frames.
That's what I love it. I love it. I love it. I I don't. It's so. Is she where you? She lives where you live?
Yeah, Sarah's about 40 minutes from me.
Oh,
Hey, twin.
that is
Thank
so
you,
cool.
Buddha.
Peace and
Yes.
love, everyone. Thank you for joining in the chat. We just kicking it right now, kind of, off kilter, but I don't really have any schedule. I just kind of ask the questions and whatever it lead to, it lead to. It do. And I like that. I mean, it's authentic conversation. We're not forcing anything. We're not making it happen. We just asking some questions. We're trying to find out who Tampa is behind the content, which a lot of people already know who Tampa is behind the content because she truly authentically herself at all times. So, um, now, if you could leave the audience today with just one thing, one key takeaway from the conversation we had or just overall, what would it be?
Life is going to happen, and we have no control over that. So, and there's nothing new under the sun. Guys, I advise you to get your hands dirty. Get out here, plant some seed, learn about some herbs. Get out there, get in some beehives. Me and Mackenzie getting ready to go to a dispatching class to learn how to dispatch chickens. So my advice to you guys, don't be afraid. Just do some things. The world is not going to give you something if you don't put something out there to get it back. So what I can leave with you guys is just be yourself. Don't worry about whether somebody like you or not, because your audience is out there. Your family is out there. Everybody that's a part of my community is my family. Whether you in the bushes or you in the chat.
I don't have the Bushes song for y'all, but
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just be
beautiful.
yourself. That's all I can say is be yourself. If you ain't got a YouTube channel, get one. Create you a name, get you a YouTube channel. And Tampa does interviews on her channel as well. So if anybody wants to reach out to me, just email me and I will put you. I do a night show, guys. So
she's night timing.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I'm gonna give her the opportunity to, of course, I'll sit on her platform over there and I'll have glad to answer any questions you have for me.
You just have to get the dates. Give me the dates.
Hey, whatever date you want. Tell me, I'm with it. Anything except for next week.
Okay. Yeah, because I got most of I've been putting out my titles and upcoming videos because I'm getting ready to start back the bingo and the paint and sip. And the paint and sip is awesome, guys. Yes, yours are night. Yeah, twin. I am a night bird. I'm a night owl. I love the moon. I love the moon. I choose the moon over the sun, even though I like the sun, but I love the moon. So I've always been a night person. Yeah. Corey said I needed to
work
hear
with a calendar
because oftentimes I overthink. Yes, I get you. I do.
My chat is all delayed. I can't see anything. This is
I'm reading it for you.
I mean, everything is moving in slow motion over here. I'm clicking on it. That's why I can't even click. I can't even click to get this message off here and click the next one because it's
lagging.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's lagging. I don't know. This is not good connection, I guess. So I got my calendar out though. I don't know what you got going on, but what days do you do interviews on? Is it a particular day?
I do interviews any days. It's
any
just
day?
whoever is available, that's when I do the interview. Okay. It's like right now I got all of my schedule pulled up. The month of May, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates already planned on the month of May.
Okay. So my May, I mean, I have all my weekend, but you don't do weekend anyway. So say all my weekends.
I do weekend interviews too. If it's a special weekend, yeah, I will do an interview on the weekend.
Well, all my weekends filled. So in May. I don't know. I guess everybody like the weekend, so all my weekends fill up first.
So if you look on your calendar in May, let me see, because today is the 17th. You have any days available in April?
Let me see. The
Hey,
28th.
good. The 28th.
Monday the 28th. Forgot
That's
available.
fine. We can pencil you in for that one.
All right.
You know, you send me your beautiful picture.
I got you. I'll get you one over there for sure. All right, so I'm gonna have to put that on because I don't have my pencil over here. But got you on the 28th. So y'all heard it first over here, right here on Queen's Alchemy. I will be on platform and on Tampa Creeks
At 9
Hill
p.m.
and more.
Eastern time.
9 p.m. Eastern time. So
Oh,
don't.
Buddha, thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you, Buddha, for the super chat. Congratulations on your achievement and goals. You may keep growing to the highest. Tampa is the realest. Whoever is not connected to her is missing out. 100, Buddha. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Buddha, when
All
I
right.
go live tonight, I will play the money song for you, the super chat song for you. When I go
I
live,
wish I could play it for you, Buddha. I wish I
I
could
know.
play it for you. I'm gonna have to get
Yeah.
me a money song
You
because
got to
you
get
know.
with that Oldham or Anthony. Anthony,
I,
one of them.
look, I'm getting me a money song because monetization is right around the corner.
Yeah, you
I
should
am
have
ready.
you gotten partial monetized yet?
Nope, that's what I'm talking about. My partial monetization is around the corner.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we
I
waiting
am,
on
as
the
far as watch hours go,
$1,000. Hey, Nikki.
I'm 400 shy of watch hours to get my monetization, my partial. So,
Honey, I got over 13,000 watch hours.
oh
I
yeah,
was up and running when I finally got the nerves.
right. Because you on live every day though. You on
Mhm.
live every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you on live every day. When I did my streak though, when I did 42 days, I could tell the difference of me not going every day now because I was going when I say every day, it was even Saturday. The only day I didn't go was Friday. It was every day of the week. I was
Okay.
live. So yeah, only day I didn't go, and actually I did go on Fridays, but it was just a short period of time because I always have my grandbabies. Yes. So
So
y'all,
when
I
you,
want to say it again. I'm sorry.
I been say when you start, because when I first started, I had a lot of people just come up on the panel, which was fine. I love that because it made the conversation flow easy, and I didn't feel like I was just talking to myself. I was talking to other content creator. But
Right.
now it's slacking down, and I'm like, what am I going to talk about?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, after you stop, especially like me, I've stopped, so I have to pick it back up. I have to get my momentum going again. I have to get that mode going again. So that's all.
Okay.
Definitely, definitely. Hey, Nikki, peace and love. I see you there in the chat, sis.
You see what Buddha said? She said, I
Who's
have
that?
tampered with my accounts. I got about 50 supports and 3 mine. She has a lot. Like she probably got your channel. And if you look at your
Thank you.
subscriptions, you probably done went up some because Buddha done probably subscribed from every channel she got. And I
I
love
appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna check. I mean, is she a content creator?
She does. She does a lot
Oh,
of exercising and
oh yes.
yeah, she does a lot of stuff on her channel as
Hello,
well.
that's my world. Yes, let's
Yes, she
go.
does. Buddha is
Yeah, so
awesome.
I love connecting, especially with like-minded people, because it's easy to support. It's easy to be engaged because that's what you are interested in. So I really like that a lot too.
Hey,
Um,
LGG, welcome in, sis.
peace and love, everybody. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining in. We're getting ready to wrap it up because we know that Tampa has 15 minutes to showtime, and we're gonna keep this rolling. We're gonna roll right back over there to Tampa's channel. So anybody that's tapped in on my side, we're gonna roll over there and we're gonna watch Tampa. But I'll be in the bushes, Tampa, because I care for I'm a caregiver for my mom. So I do this on I do every I'm rolling right over there.
Oh, I feel you. I do understand.
Just one thing after the next, but that's okay. I do what I want to do. I'm doing what I like to do. This is what I enjoy. I enjoy the camaraderie and getting to know people and getting to talk to you one on one. It's been awesome. So we spent this time, y'all, today getting to know Tampa and beyond her content, and actually within her content, because this is Tampa all day, no matter which way you put it, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep the support going. Be sure to check out her channel, engage in the content, and let's continue to grow and build. Anybody, and I mean anybody that has not connected with anybody that they think they're interested in connecting with, go ahead and drop AQN in the chat, and your link will drop. Those of you that have wrenches on, of course, wrenches on my channel, you can always, drop Tampa's link for me, and you can always also drop it on her channel. Maybe they can drop it here, and they can see it on this side.
Nikki, can you drop my channel?
I think they should be able to. They should be able to see it because everybody is connected in this one chat over here, and of course it's not lagging no more either. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I got me some awesome moderators, honey, and your moderators are on point too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then I appreciate that. Here we go. And I'll go ahead and I'll drop my link over here so y'all can have that. There you go. And remember, if you want to collab and grow with the Queen, send me an email. And the email is in the description. It's also, this whole time, I did not run my banners. I should be just ashamed of myself. I did not run my banner the entire time. But there's my email address growing across the screen now. I guess. I don't know. The screen is not there. There it goes. It's in pause again. It's in pause. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This was a horrible connection today. Do you know how they ask you for that feedback? Oh, they're going to get it today.
I know what you mean. Everybody might be streaming tonight. I think everybody.
There you go. Look at that. I didn't even stream it the whole time. Yeah. That's crazy. Well, my email address is there.
Any other question for me?
Nope, that's it. My email address is there. Also, I just want to let y'all know that I do have some other interviews coming up this week, this Saturday. On April April 19th, I have Stephanie 57 Journey, and I'll be interviewing her at 6:22 p.m. And then next on the 30th, I have coming up. I also have, on the 22nd, I'll be on the Real Fee Nicole's channel as she will be interviewing me. And then we have the building collab that we're doing as a panel. And y'all got to check this out. I haven't really talked about it, but I will go into it a little bit more. That's going to be on the 26th of this month. We're putting together a panel of health and wellness people who deal in work and whatever their channel is about. We're putting it together so we can have a platform where people can get a whole bunch of information at one time. So we're going to have a panel of that. And then on the 30th, I was going to say we'll have Stash Cash on the channel at 7:22, which is a Wednesday. And the 28th, I'm going to be on Tampa's channel. Yes. So make sure y'all tapping in, and that's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll talk more about that on some of my other lives. I'll go into a little bit more detail. And so if you have not connected with myself, you can go ahead and do so. You don't have to subscribe to watch the content on my channel, but if you would, that'd be great. However, the 22 questions with the Queen Beyond the Content playlist is listed there on the channel, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. You can see all the other interviews that I've done, and all of them have their own flair, and some of them have like a lot of information, and some of them just fun fun interactions, right? So I want to thank you all of my amazing guests tonight, and thank you for watching. And until the next live, I want you to have a beautiful night, a beautiful day, wherever you are. And peace and love. Did you have anything you wanted to add before we end it? And don't go anywhere when we do end it.
Guys, I will see y'all over on my channel at 9 p.m. for Throwback Thursday.
Thank you. All right. Throwback Thursday it is over at Tampa's. And peace and love, everyone. I am out. Peace.
Peace.
It's still a lag.
Did you end it?
It's lagging. It's not ending. I guess it'll end when it get ready to end.